Welcome back, viewers, to the conversation coming to you from TV360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name remains Nesne Kujimi, and I still have with me in the studio, Comrade Razak Olade Olokova. Yes, we are looking at the first presidential media chat. President Bola Tinubu recently had a media chat with some journalists on topical issues in Nigeria, and I watched the media chat, and I'm sure Comrade Olokova also watched it. I don't know about you, but watching Mr. President's response to question shows you clearly that this was a man that knew or that knows his onions. He talked about fuel subsidy, for example, and he made it very clear that there was no way we could have sustained that hemorrhage of our economy because we were virtually using our commonwealth to feed our neighbors while we, the son of the butcher, struggle to eat bones, and our neighbors are eating the flesh of the nama that we have killed. He spoke on a wide range of issues, and he also talked about the tax bill. The president made it clear that if he had submitted a tax bill to the National Assembly and people are not complaining about it, then it means there's nothing in it for the people. But when a bill attracts, people's interest, that is democracy at work. Some will speak for, some will speak against. But at the end of the day, everybody will go back to the drawing board and say, okay, this bill, let us look at it. What are the contents? Then people will start crossing the I's and dotting the T's. And that is exactly what is happening with the tax bill.
It's a good thing that the president has come out to speak with us. We need more of it because
Absolutely.
At any point in time, we must understand what is in the mind of the president.
Absolutely.
I have a trauma since the subsidy was removed. Each time I hear people speak about the reasons why you should not remove the subsidy, I became traumatized that maybe the president may listen to these people one day and want to return it. But when I listened to him in the interview, my trauma was gone. The return of a subsidy, in fact, Nigeria will not collapse, but it's going to near collapse if you ever return that subsidy. In that model, subsidy is good, it may come back, but not in that model. And I see people, as if they don't understand the revelation that we are not even giving succor to Nigerians.
Yes.
The succor is just so little, and as little as it is, the debt we are getting to give that little succor is heavy. So it's better we remove that little succor and remove that danger that is coming in the future. So I'm happy that he said that it's never going to come back. If it's going to come back, it's going to be the proper subsidy that we all know.
Yes.
And the second thing is the tax thing. As if you knew, you read my mind. It has been deliberately misunderstood by many people. And it is not fair to Nigerians for certain people to deliberately misinterpret
or misinform
the people.
Yes.
The structure we are, the tax system we are at the moment, where a state will make effort, raise
revenue from that,
we can't sustain it. The indulging style that is this old system, the current system, is given is the reason why some states is in shambles. So to walk away from it is actually to go and miss prosperity. We have to explain to people very well. Some people, they say like Kogi, they say like Nasarawa.
Is it like Oshu?
These are very rich states. But at the moment, they are very poor.
Absolutely.
Political class will collect free money from Abuja and spend it with no reference to the people, no consultation.
Yeah.
So, if any Nigerians is opposed to this tax, it means that the current structure is a beneficiary from it. And the beneficiary means that you are collecting money free from Abuja. So, to say that the bitumen, the lead, the uranium, that we have, mention it. If you put it to use, I can't imagine the kind of prosperity we have in this country again. You say you are opposed to it.
You know, for me,
Over 50,000 cows enters Nigeria through the northern borders.
But it's okay.
And you are not taxing them. In the name of their Fulani, I am Fulani. We have Yoruba and Kutonu here too. As they go in and come, they pay tax. So you are decimating not the economy of Nigeria. By now allowing them to pay tax, you are decimating the economy of your own state. Any state in this country that is doing such a thing, and any that is sitting on resources untapped, is a damage to the people, because the more you sit on those resources and you are not making use of it, the more your state is going into running economically.
The beauty of the tax bill for me is that it is pro-poor.
It's pro-poor.
Because poor people...
And it's the poor people, rank and file, that are opposed to it now. Because it has been misinterpreted to them.
You are just making reference again to it. You said it that some people deliberately misinterpret, misinform. Just yesterday in my neighborhood, I met a young man, and the young man was like, this is not what we expected. I now had to sit him down. I now had to educate. You see, the problem we have is that we have a very high level of illiterate population. So uneducated, that they don't know.
They are literate, but
yes,
very, very uneducated.
They don't know that whatever you are consuming or any product comes with a cost. And that if government wants to even subsidize that product, government wants to arrive at the actual figure first to be able to know that, okay, this product comes at 10 naira, government will bear 50 kobo. For example, okay, look at, for example, the increase in electricity tariff. The federal government told the teaching hospitals across the country that the federal government was going to bear 50% of the cost, because the hospital said they can't, sustain it. That 50% is calculatable. If your electricity bill comes, my electricity bill is 50 million this month. Definitely, as an institution, you are paying 25 million.
And that means because you consume it, though.
Yes, it's because not because somebody just dropped it from nowhere.
And consumption is for commercial venture.
Yes.
The service you render is the reason why you consume it.
Yes.
Why would you not want to pay? That system is the reason why all the countries in the world prosper. And we are running away from it. I want our country to prosper. So that contradiction, we need to keep explaining to the people that, see, there's a price for prosperity. If you want to prosper,
we have this saying in the civil society movement that no pain,
no gain.
That is the maximum of life.
So
for me to graduate from the university, I can tell you, I can't count the number of sleepless nights I endured. I will read
to be able to pass.
In fact, when I'm going to the toilet, I take my notebook, my textbooks. I'll be reading. To eat will be a problem. So if I had not endured those pains, then will I be here today?
I'll be a graduate. I'll be called a graduate.
Will I be here?
And that is the price you pay for every academic achievement.
That is life.
The same thing, though, is like it's an achievement if you want to prosper. And if you want to prosper, it has a path. So the path, which is what we have been explaining to each other, that every state all over the world, this is the model. You must work. There are states in other countries that are richer than their country.
Yes, now.
More states in the north, the highest number of states in the north, they have the capacity to be richer than Nigeria.
Absolutely. They have all the potential.
But this model, that rich will go to the pocket of the poor. So the political class don't want that to happen. And that is why they are misleading Nigerians. That's why I'm so disappointed in Zulu for what he has said. Someone we so respected, maybe he doesn't read the content of the issue very well. And I think he needs to go back to read it again, because how will he have gotten to where he took Brunei to today, if not financial engineering? So he needs to go and read it again. And read it again, and should be part of the people that should be educating the people in the north.
Honestly,
Sadauna will embrace this kind of model. Tafa Balewa, Sidi Ali Sirajo, Ribadu, all of them will have embraced this model if they had been alive today. So any leadership in the south or in the north that is opposed to this model is enemy of the people.
Is anti-people.
Is anti-people.
All right.
I must know that.
Well, once again, we commend President Bola Tinubu for that presidential media chat. And as Nigerians, we look forward to another edition of that media chat going forward in our democratic journey. But Nigerians can be rest assured. I want to appeal to them to take their time to watch that media chat and also get information. A lot of times we run with whatever people peddle on the social media. The social media should not be your source of information. They are institutions.
But thank God, it's gradually becoming regulated.
Yes, they are institutions for dishing out information. When you want to know about what the federal government is doing, go to the Ministry of Information. You can go to the presidency
And read it with an unbiased mind.
Yes, read it with unbiased mind. Those things that you don't understand, ask. It's not a crime. You can even read and, you can be angry, but you can see somebody who will explain to you and your anger will come down. But running with the mob that sees nothing good in Nigeria, I don't think that is the way to go. We have no other country but Nigeria, and I can assure you that by the grace of God, we will all eat the fruit of the land. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the spirit of the time, once again, we wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We've had a wonderful conversation today. Comrade Lokoba, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
And compliments of the season once again.
That's the chicken.
No, don't worry. The conversation will bring it to you. Well, viewers, that's our package for today. Till we come your way again next time, continue to watch the conversation and always, keep in touch with us on this program. Have a great day. Bye-bye.